You know if you're wise for Lagos, you know if you're wise for anywhere. You understand? Few keys. Badu. Oh, shit.
A beautiful afternoon to all our listeners and viewers out there. This is Olanireti Olusegun, the mayor of Lagos City, and we are back again on my Lagos experience. Yes, my Lagos experience, where we discuss extensively about the happenings in Lagos, the fun in Lagos, the activities in Lagos, the roles you are playing, and your expectation about governance and what our public office holders are also doing at the moment. You can be part of this program, and as you reach out to us on Facebook, YouTube, X formerly Twitter, on WhatsApp, TikTok, it is Ifako Radio. Just go online now, Ifako Radio. You can drop your comments, suggestions, recommendations, even questions as we vibe this afternoon. And on Instagram, it is Ifako_radio. You can as well reach out to us on 09122227433. That's the studio line, and you can call in 09122227433. No doubt it's a beautiful afternoon already as Lagosians, Nigerians, and people in the globe prepare for February 14th. They call it Valentine's Day. So while we're preparing for that, no doubt in my mind that a lot of people will also be getting set to go out tonight to vibe, to celebrate, to do one or two things, ushering them into the bar. And that is why it is an honor here that we have somebody that is an authority when it comes to community security and what have you, to discuss extensively about our environment and things we should watch out for and things we should also be concerned about. Without missing words, I have in the studio with me Pastor Ambassador Detective Collins Ninga, who is the coordinator of Ifakojaye local government area. The commander of ICAPI in this local government, Ifakojaye local government area. And when I'm talking about Ifakojaye, it's unrestricted to Ifako, in extension to the LCDA here, that is Ojokoro LCDA, which is Ifakojaye local government, sister local government. So he covers the two constituencies as the commander of ICAPI, and ICAPI is Eagle Crime Awareness Preventive Initiative. Eagle Crime Awareness and Prevention Initiative. Okay, so we have the pleasure to have you in the studio, sir.
Thank you so much, my mom. I call you my mom because I know the other way I call Mr. Uju. Yeah, you are almost everywhere.
Thank you so much,
for
sir.
You to do what you're doing right now for Ifako Radio. It means that you've really gone far. Ifako Radio have just. I looked at it as it's something that just began, but when I looked deep, I found out that it's been going on. Wow. Thank you so much for what you do for Ifako people.
Thank you too. We believe that we are doing it together. We're on this together.
Of course.
So, Ambassador Detective, let's look at it from this way. How long have you been in Lagos?
I came into Lagos year 2000.
Year 2000. This is 2025. 2026. So 26 years. Yeah, exactly. So how will you describe Lagos?
Lagos is a hustling and bustling place. Lagos is a place for those who have the mind.
Wow.
Those who have the mind. If you don't have the mind to hustle, if you don't mind the mind, if you don't have the mind to accelerate. You know what I mean by acceleration? You must accelerate with a determination inside you. you don't have that mindset, you won't be able to stay in Lagos.
I hope Lagosians are listening.
Of course, they are. They are.
So if you don't have the mind to hustle, if you don't have the spirit of acceleration and determination to survive in Lagos,
Yes, you won't be able to stay in Lagos.
but you have been surviving. So what's the secret?
I have been surviving because I got the secret, I got the key that have led me into my survival in Lagos. Because I know I could hear from my friends that have left Lagos that they won't be able to come back to Lagos. And even if they have to come back, it won't be like before. You understand? Because anybody who leaves Lagos lives like, for some will say for good. For good because you go to a place where you have an easy life. In Lagos, for you to stay in Lagos, the first time I entered the bus, before I entered the bus, I was running.
Wow. That's typical Lagos experience.
Yes, I was running. I was like, is that the pattern?
Is that what they do in Lagos? Meanwhile, where you came from, maybe the cab or the bus were parked.
And allow me come in and the bus, they close the door. You understand? But you have to run after the bus to enter. And then when you are stopping, the bus is still running. I'm like, is this the way? But no problem. As time went on, I started adapting. And today, even when the bus is running,
Today Lagos is your Lagos.
yeah, when it was bold, as it's running, I will join up. I'll have to join. You know, that is the thing.
So, generally, do you have any observation about the Lagos city at large?
Okay, there are a lot of observations. Like when I came in the year 2000, the way Lagos looks now wasn't like that.
Okay.
You know, there's what we call evolution. Things changes over time. And before, let me use Ijoro Lokpa as an example. When I came to Lagos, Ijoro Lokpa was not the way it's looking now. It was like a slum, you know. And there are a lot of things. The boys we see within the bridges and the rest, these days, you can't see them like that because as the government evolved, there are a lot of changes.
Transformation.
They wipe, they pull through, they remove both drainage and the rest. They make sure that Lagos looks clean. Before, you can't just move through Ijoro Lokpa at night or even in the daytime. Some areas within Ijoro Lokpa
Still will lay you.
Yes, in fact, you can't even drive past successfully without being thrown with a stone or something or tire, you know, and you'll be like, what's going on?
Wow.
And you know, the road by that time wasn't too okay within that area. So it makes it easy for the hoodlums, I call it hoodlums, and even those who you think that they are pushing barrel pushers on their trucks, you understand? A lot of those people, I don't know what has happened, what has changed really, but I see that the mindset of Lagosians right now is no more like before. And I want to thank God for, or give it up also for the government. You understand? They have really done well. After Asiwaju came down, it was Fashola. Fashola was able to transform a lot of things. And then Ambodinan came in and made things more unique, you know, for Lagosians to know that, oh, they are living in a smart city. And now how do you call it? Someone who is there's a name, there's a slogan, a nickname they give, Soweko. And then there's another one, there's another name I'm trying to remember that they call it, that is Mr. Celebo.
Mr. Celebo.
Mr.
Yes.
Celebo. So
Celebo.
he's now selling a code to the world, and I thank God for him.
Yes. Smart city, you call it.
Yes.
Selling a code to the world. I'm enjoying those key words. But this is your observation of a transformation from where it was, what it used to be, and what it is now. Have you at any time been a victim?
Oh, yes. Yes, I've been a victim severally. Okay, let me use two examples. One was when one chance came in. You know, every year things come in one way or the other.
Yes.
You know, for people to survive. One chance came in, and by that time it was 3310 that we used.
Wow.
You understand? And then I went for a program for a negotiation at a port hotel, and then going back, it was about 10 p.m. and I was living in Apapa. So at that point, buses were not much, people were not much on the road. At the bus stop, that's Allen bus stop, I boarded the bus. and there were a few people. There were a few people inside, and they
Sorry
were,
to interrupt you. Do you know that Allen also wear a new look now?
yes, of course. You know, that's why I say as the year evolves, a lot of things, new look comes in
Yeah.
to the law, government policies and transformation. You understand? So from that moment, we left while negotiating Sheraton. I just heard within me, shut up. Immediately I turned, I said, this might be one. I say, your papa. I said, can I come down? They said, come down to where? Your papa. They started abusing me. The next night, they hit my head. Bah! I say,
Wow.
I've entered the
Yeah, in Lagos.
in Lagos. So they just moved me up to what's it called, the airport junction, and then they stopped me there. They ransacked me, removed everything that I had, put my camera and the rest, and then they decided to push me down. But before pushing me down, they said, where are you going? I said, I'm going to Apapa. The amount they removed from my pocket, they gave me 40,000 out of it, and then gave me my SIM. I was surprised. They gave, guys, take your SIM. Just gave my SIM and dropped me down there. That was the first experience I had, and I was able to get to Apapa at least miraculously.
At least. Thank
Yes,
God for
I
the gift of
got
life.
to Apapa miraculously. You know,
I also had your kind of experience. I think then it was at Oshodi. And there was this crisis between the military and the hoodlums
yes.
during that period. That should be 2005, 2006. I think I also went to Apapa.
Yeah.
So coming back, I used the Oshodi route, and on getting there, my family were already calling that there is crisis, so know your route and be careful. So these guys, when they saw me, they collected everything. No, not the Apapa Oshodi issue. It was at Bega here. Oh, I was with a lady friend, and when they stopped me, they collected my phone, collected everything on me, and they left the lady. They ransacked me. After that, they come. I was already going. These were teenagers. Teenagers. And they called me back. They used a gun. I had to kneel on the main road. Then there was we don't have this new look. So it was that major road. They asked me to kneel down. People were just going with their own business without getting involved. So they checked me. They placed the gun on my side, another with a sharp knife. And when they collected everything, eventually they asked me, where are you going? And I told them. So they gave me fare from the money they collected from me. So when you were mentioning it, I just clicked immediately. That is what we have in Lagos. But no doubt you must have the pleasant experiences.
Yeah, like I said, I have two that I'm going to mention. The second one was in 2016.
Okay.
When I went to a church because I'm into film and geography works.
Okay.
And then I went to church to do a recording for them. We were having their 10th year anniversary, and it was a VG. So getting there, had this unpleasant experience that I saw men from the bush, because I parked in front of the church. Just in front of me was a bush. So I saw men coming out from the bush wearing Nigerian camouflage. That is green. That is our military uniform. And then they hit me behind. I was thinking they were just playing, and then there were their military officers around, not knowing that these people are kidnappers.
Wow.
Yes, they hit me and then said I should not talk. I should keep my mouth shut. Inside me, it was clicked in me that this is kidnappers. They carried me from there. I spent 10 days with them in the creek by Festac.
So you had such an experience.
The mark you're seeing on my face.
I'm about to ask.
Yeah, the mark you're seeing on my
They gave it
face
to you.
was on that spot before they took me away. One of them, there were 5. One of them was carrying a sharp cutlass. That cutlass was what the cuts they used to cut my face. They moved me from there. It was stayed within them 10 days before they released me. And then when I
How
asked,
did that miracle happen?
well, I asked, they said whether I'm the pastor. They came to pick up the pastor.
Wow.
Church. Yeah, that was a mistake.
May we not be mistaken for somebody
So,
they are
yes,
looking
they
for?
understand the mistaken identity. So and I was they said okay, because of that, since he's not the pastor, they should give them 15 million. They started calling my
Jesus Christ.
family and the rest of them. You know, kidnapping then was like the way it is right now is rampant. Then it was not too rampant. They were targeting heavy men.
High profile
High profile
personalities.
people. pastors, businessmen, and the rest. And that was how I was picked. And after 10 days, miraculously God released me.
Wow.
So those are the two experiences I can talk about. Then about this too.
Detective Ninga. So I wouldn't have met you at all. So return glory or not
Oh,
to
to
God.
God, you understand? It was a miracle, really. And I was supposed to leave on the 6th day. That was the day my wife was bringing in money for them.
Jesus.
That night, it was a story into another story. They came in and the money was taken away from my wife from the bush by another person.
Wow.
December 2016. 16th. I was kidnapped on the 16th. What date? 16th. December 2016.
So that money was taken away by another
somebody
person.
else. So the people didn't know what to do.
Shit.
They prolonged my stay. That was on the 6th day. And then before we knew it, God just worked with miracle. They kept me there to the 10th day. On that 10th day, miraculously, they asked me to leave. That was the 25th of December.
Wow. That was Christmas Day.
Coincidentally, my wife's birthday.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, so they released me. It was a gift to my wife for her birthday.
Wow.
The church was praying, and the rest of it. And I give it to the church and the brother person that was in for me by his grace. I really thank God for the family and the rest of them. They really did their best.
Which year did you call it again?
2016.
2016. So kidnapping has been in place long before now.
That was during Evans period. Yes, 2016. That was during Evans period.
Thank God for life.
Thank God.
Let's look at your pleasant experience
Yes.
in Lagos.
Let me say that experience made me come into the security aspect that I am in today.
Okay.
Because with that, I found out that all of these people we see around us are suspects. Yes, in the camp, what we call it the camp, in the clique where they kept me, I heard them calling security people, calling men and women and all of that. Why? Because they are accomplices. All of them, they work together.
They are into it together.
Yes, all of them. Even when people were calling my number and some that were threatening them, they told me plain that they will go and get this person.
Seriously?
And I was saying how? They say, oh God, that's our business. That they will send somebody to this person and they will get him here. So I started pleading on their behalf. The person that came, the nurse that came to treat me, was a professional nurse. Came and treated me for 3 days.
And she worked with
She
them.
worked with them. They are everywhere.
What an experience.
Yes. So that's when I knew that, in this life, we are actually supposed to be careful. We're supposed to be careful in what we say, what we do, the people we talk to, where we enter, the things we engage in. Because this mouth, the Bible says is a weapon. But be a weapon against you. Be a weapon against yourself.
So that is why even people should declare positively.
Yes, that is the truth.
And be cautious within
Cautious
the
of
altar in the
altar
public.
within you. When you are with people, know what you say. That's what made me. I said, that is, I have to on my own be an ambassador for peace. I have to work as an anti-crime agent. So that made me say, I'll find a way to see how I can come into the security aspect so that we'll be able to
Stand against crime.
Sensitize the public against crime. That's where ECAPI came in. When I came into ECAPI, I was able to see that opportunity to showcase some things and also let the public also know, or the community know, that these things we are doing, we're not doing it well. We should follow it this way. We shouldn't do it this way. This is just one of the instincts that came into me that said, I think I should do it this way. And that's it.
All right, sir. So we are going to say ECAPI is one of your pleasant experiences in Lagos.
No, it's not experience. ECAPI is an organization, it's an NGO that is into security business.
Okay.
Understand? And then they are a non-governmental organization that is a voluntary program, understand, for anybody who wants to join.
Voluntary system.
Voluntary system. What are they doing? Well, what ECAPI is doing is sensitization, creating awareness. for the public to know and to run away from crime within the communities and wherever we are, where we belong. Because why? Security is everybody's business. You understand? So whatever you're doing, you need to be conscious of what you are doing as a person, not to put yourself into.
Okay, I can see something being displayed on the screen now.
Okay.
Pictures of, is this an activity?
Yes, sensitization,
Okay.
awareness campaign.
Okay.
And it's a roadwork that we decided to come up with in Ifako Ijaye. ECAPI, Ifako Ijaye, local government command, came up with this sensitization, because what we do in the communities is to let the people know that crime is not good. If you are in this, if you are in cultism, if you are in this kind of situation, in this kind of manners or vices, please pull yourself up. What we've decided to do is to talk to the mothers, talk to our parents, and talk to also our youths, to let them know that whatever they are doing, that we should leave crime alone, because it doesn't pay us. They think what crime does is that it will bring evil intention into you, and before you know it, you land yourself in jail, or that you're gone, you're dead. You see people dying today, see people taking paraga. The kind of paraga that I see these days are not like paraga of those days. You understand? Paraga of these days, I don't know what they mix into it, and then it makes people misbehave. Before you know it, somebody will come to the house and kill the father, kill the mother, kill the sisters, kill the siblings. For what? Because you do not know yourself any longer. So that's why we have come up with this campaign against all vices, so that the public will know that crime is not good, or we should run away from it.
All right, sir. Before we talk extensively about this forthcoming program, how does ECAPI operate?
Well, like I said, ECAPI is a crime stopper. It's an obligation that is
a crime stopper.
We are crime stoppers, and at the same time, we're trained by the police. Right now, we're also being trained by the NDLEA, just to make sure that we know how these things occur, how these things go about, so that we'll be able to let the public as well know that this is not good for us. Like for being crime stoppers, all we do is to make sure we stop the vices within us, even
before they implement
it. We stop it. So we do sensitization by telling the people that no, we shouldn't go into crime because it's not good. And then when we see that.
Okay, that is where the word prevention comes in.
Yes.
Prevention is better than
cure. So we let the authorities involved in this know that, this is what is happening around here. Please come and look at it and take action. Okay. That's what ECAPI stands for. So that's why there's a slogan there saying, see something, say something. ECAPI is ECAPI, say no to crime.
Okay.
Say no to crime, blow your whistle. See something, say something, and take action. That's our slogan. And once we see something, we see something and say it immediately. And then action will be taken. We are not the ones who take the action, but the authorities involved will go in and take the action the way it is supposed to be. That's what we stand for.
So how long has ECAPI been around?
ECAPI by this year, ECAPI is going to be 10 years.
Wow, that's a decade.
Yes.
So the journey so far, how has it been?
It's been splendid, really. And ECAPI has really done a lot for the police. I've done a lot for the NDLEA. I've done a lot for other agencies. There's some bustling that you have seen one way or the other, but some of those came from ECAPI. Like I said, we are not the ones busting. Police go to bust when things happen.
You only make them
stop it. We only tell them that please see what is happening around here. Please come.
This is about to explode.
Yeah, that's why we are community intelligent agents. You understand? We are community intelligent agents. That's what we're trained. Police trained us. Yeah, FID trained us as a CIA, that's community intelligent agents, and also the NDLEA as well trained us to become community intelligence agents. You understand? The advocacy is basically what we do for NDLEA, so make sure that these things stop. We advocate to the people. Like, for example, last 2 weeks, or the 31st of last 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, 31st of January, we were on a road walk with NDLEA to tell the negotiations that we should all leave Trump.
Where exactly were you? Where exactly were you in Lagos?
this program,
The road
the
walk.
road walk. It was 31st of Saturday, January 31st Saturday. That was, we did the walk from
It was about
Maryland.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. We did the road walk from Maryland to Ikoyi.
Mhm.
We walked through Maryland, Oshodi. From Oshodi, we entered Mushi. From Mushi, we Joeleba. And then we went to Boston. And then we entered the island. From the island, we ended it at NDLA office at Ikoyi on that day. And it was marvelous. It was something that was awesome.
So who were those that were involved?
The NDLA,
Okay.
the Student Union,
Mhm.
the AKP as a whole, and the CIA. For AKP. And then we also have LASMA mayors who were there to also control traffic.
Were community leaders involved in the
Yes, there are
activities?
community elders, and then there's some pledges that are also involved in this community sensitization that we did within Lagos.
All right, detective, this thing you're doing, no doubt is hazardous.
Yes.
How do you manage this? How do you survive day in, day out?
Okay.
Are there no discouragement?
No, you see, anybody who is into humanitarian programs knows that these things are voluntary aspect of life that you have to buy into to be able to let the community be at peace. And some people might ask, how are you making money and the rest of it? Oh,
I
yes.
intend to get there.
Oh yes, we the truth is when you do voluntary work, there's a payback that comes. It might not be immediately, but as you keep doing it, those who see what you're doing, the organizations that are seeing what you're doing for them, they reimburse you. They look at you and say, these guys are trying now. Let's see what we can also do to support them. So that's the way we survive. And again, it's a dangerous thing, like you say, it's hazardous. But some will ask me, don't you think this is not not good for you? Within the community, what if they know who you are? I say, how do they know who I am unless I say it to them? I don't need to tell. I don't need to blow my whistle to say, I'm a detective or I'm a crime fighter. No, I just have to be there to tell you, stop these things. Stop these things, because why? If you don't stop it, at the end of it, it might take you to jail.
By virtue of telling them, truth is bitter. Some people can even take you up on that.
No, yeah, the truth is, you know how to say some of these things so that it doesn't get to you. You understand? Nobody, first of all, when you're doing some of these things, you don't, like I said, you don't blow your whistle. You don't say who you are. Like police people that live here, they live here actually. Some CIS live here, but they don't know them. They don't just wear, they can't just come out wear uniform and go.
And it's not written on their forehead.
Written on their forehead. So you just have to go your way. When you see something, you see it, but people around you will not know that this thing has come from you. The thing is, you don't need to just pull out yourself there to the public for them to know that you are so. No. Nobody will ask you. But all you're doing is that you're doing your best for the community to be satisfied, for the community to be aware that crime is not good.
All right. Let's look at the financial consequence or the financial benefits. How has it been? Who is funding the capital?
Okay, fantastic. Like I said, the agencies that are involved in this program with us, the capital, especially the NDLA, the police, when we look at it, not that they come and give you money direct, no. But they look at it and see where support can come in from you and what you're doing. And at the same time, like I said initially, it's a voluntary thing. We do the spending on our own, but when there are cases where there are things that you need financial support for, you open up to people who can support on that, and that support comes, and then it's executed.
All right. You were saying something about a forthcoming program here in Ifakoijai. Do you want to tell the people of Ifakoijai what the program is all about?
Okay, the people of Ifakoijai, like he has rightly mentioned, is a road walk. It's an anti-crime sensitization road walk against crime, against all forms of evil here in Ifakoijai, where EKAPI, Ego Crime Awareness and Prevention Initiative, EKAPI, we're here representing Ifakoijai people. We are here to tell our parents, we are here to tell our mothers, our fathers, our youths that we should all leave crime so that we don't put ourselves in a dangerous situation. Because when you are caught or when you're being caught, the law will take its course.
Definitely.
Yes, that is the truth. Thank you.
So when is the program coming up?
The program is coming up on the 31st of March, 2026. And it's going to be here at Area B, Area G Command, where we all gather. We have other agencies coming in. We have the DSS coming in. We have the NDLA coming in. We have the NSCDC also coming in last month. The PCRC, the police as well. Then the ICPC. All of these agencies are coming in. The community people also. The youth organizations are also coming in for us to gather at Oba. After that, we speak to ourselves. Then move to go for the sensitization. We'll go through what's it called, Agege. We'll go through Agege to Ifako, Fagba. From there, we'll end up this movement at Shaga, just to let the people know that crime is not good.
So how prepared are you for this program?
Well, we're actually prepared. If you look at the flyers we have just pulled out, all of these agencies have been notified. And then the local government also is where we are entering right now, to be able to let the chairman and the rest of them know that this is what we are into, what we are coming out with, so that we know their involvement as well. Because we want all of them to come out and put their heads together with us to see that this crime is out of Ifako Ijayi.
One thing I can tell you categorically is that the council chairman of Ifako Ijayi and that of Ojokoro LCDA, there are people that are saying a loud no to crime in these two communities, and no doubt they are going to give you the best of support. And the two members of the State House of Assemblies too, from Ifako Ijayi here, Honorable Adewale Temitope Adedeji, representing constituency 01, is also somebody that detests crime. Same with Honorable Emmanuel Olotu. I don't know if you have reached out to these people. Honorable Emmanuel Olotu represents constituency 02.
Okay, one of the reasons I came in here is to also get their infos, to be able to reach out to them.
Okay.
Letters are already been written, just to impute their names and then put in their addresses as well, and then send the letters to them. All we're trying to do is that between now and the end of February, we have been able to reach them, and then we'll get them be aware and be prepared for what we are coming out for. And I know for sure with this sensitization, they will be able to do their will and their best for us to be able to.
All right, sir. So the program again, you said, is coming up on the
31st of March 2026 here in Ifako Ijayi.
All right, I can say this to the good people of Ifako Ijayi, that what ICAPI is doing is what the good people of Ifako Ijayi are doing already, and ICAPI is here to complement your effort to standardize it. The council chairman Ifako Ijayi local government, Honorable Usman Akombi Hamzat, who is doing wonderfully well, Honorable Barrister Mrs. Oluyemisi Adenike Rosiji, the executive chairman of Ojokoro LCDA, Honorable Benjamin Adeyemi Olabinjo, member House of Reps, Ifako Ijayi Federal Constituency, Honorable Adewale Temitope Adedeji, member House of Assembly, Ifako Ijayi Constituency 01, and Honorable Emmanuel Olotu, member House of Assembly, Ifako Ijayi Constituency 02. ICAPI is knocking on your doors, and they are very hopeful that you are going to give them a well-deserving support so as to ensure that they complement your effort in saying a big no to crime in Ifako Ijayi, so that we can go to bed with our two eyes closed and our local government and communities will be peaceful. We also have traditional leaders within Ifako Ijayi, both here in 01 and 02. Has efforts been put in place to reach out to them?
Okay, that's part of the reason that I'm here, because we have a lot of traditional rulers here that we have tried to reach. And I know with this sensitization and awareness campaign, we'll be able to write to them now. And then, like I said, between now and the end of February, they will all get our letters so that they will be involved in this roadwork.
All right, so no doubt they are also watching. I want to believe this is also a pre-notification to them. Let's have a short music break, and we'll be back after this short music break.
You know if you wise for Lagos, you know if you wise for anywhere. You understand? Few kids. Badu. Oh, shit. Eko ile. Eko akete. Naija nide. Alaye na wa ṣẹṣẹ. Oh, torí Èkó lele. Wọ́n ní Èkó làwa o. Wọ́n ní Èkó lele. Àṣẹ Èkó làwa o. Oko Èkó.
Yes, this is my Lagos experience on Ifako Radio, and we are honored to have Pastor Ambassador Detective Collins Ninga in the studio here with us, the commander of ICAPI, Ifako Ijaye Local Government, Eagle Crime Awareness and Prevention Initiative that is doing wonderfully well. The program is coming up on 31st of March, God's willing. As you've been told, is an awareness program that everyone needs to be involved with. You want to say something, sir?
Yeah, like in the introduction, I'm actually the commander of Ifako Local Government Command, and also the PRO Lagos State.
Wow, that's a beautiful. So Ifako is blessed to have you among us then.
Yes, yes.
Yes. It is well. Nice to know that. And coming back to Lagos, do you have any expectations about the government of Lagos vis-a-vis things you expect them to do in Lagos State?
Okay, that's actually a lot. You know, being in Lagos is one thing, and then enjoying the amenities of Lagos State is another thing. You know, you don't just call Lagos a smart state. Understand? You call Lagos a smart state because why? Because of the amenities you're able to enjoy. I hear a lot of people complain that the government is trying, but there are things they need to put in place. For example, let's look at the tenancy issue, where the landlords are hiking prices for one reason or the other. We would like the government to look into it so that they will be able to streamline and then be able to curtail if it's the agent.
There should be regulation.
There should be regulation. It's not saying it only by words. They should actualize it. It is not. It's not saying that you just go ahead and implement it. That's the best way to do some of these things. And at the same time, we should look at the roads and then the light that needs to be fixed so that people will enjoy the amenities. I still hear people cry that they don't have light, and then they pay for bills. You understand? They pay bills for light. And then you look at Lagos right now. There are a lot of places that they just pour debt anyhow. The Lagos State government should look at it and make sure that those places look clean. These are the basic aspects I feel that Lagosians should be able to enjoy.
And I think you also need to talk to Lagosians too, because it is not everything we should expect from the government.
Yes.
Talking about a dumping of refuse on the streets of Lagos, what do you say to all these people?
Okay, the truth is that Lagosian, a lot of people, you know, the mindset that everybody has is what matters. You understand? They say the government is from you, it's from me, it's from you. You know, you can't be calling government where you don't have the capacity to even become a government on your own. In fact, government is from us. You are the government and I'm the government.
When so democracy is even government of the people, for the people, and by the people.
By the people and for the people. So if we have to behave well, it means that Lagos will be well for us.
Definitely.
If you behave well, if you need to carry your refuse, not holding it and then look for what's it called, PSP trucks and the rest, and give them all these guys that do call it. You call them in, let them take your trash away. That will make Lagos look well. If you don't do that, you rather come to a place, a street, and you'll be shouting the place is dirty while you are even the cause of the dirtiness.
One thing you said just now that I love so much is that you have to behave well.
You have to behave well.
Lagos to be well with you and for you. So it is the way you lay your bed
that you lie on it. You can't be calling the government when you do not understand how to lay your own bed, because it's you first. Okay, we're talking about crime. You know, if a child is not well trained in their home, the children you see outside
and charity begins from home.
The
so it's a gradual thing.
Listen to me. The people you see outside who they say, this one is a road, this one is a madman. Where did it start from? It starts from home. If you don't put these things right, you know, my people will say the child that the parents did not train well in the house, outsiders will train the child.
Definitely. Even the house that you built without training your child, that child will come to sell it off.
You come and say that's the truth. So you start from the onset from your home. Like you say, charity begins at home. So let's first of all train our children the way it should be, so that when they go outside, people look at them and say, "Oh, this one has home training, and this one does not have home training." Who that one that does not have home training? Go to that boy or that girl and ask how and where what he or she is doing came or started from.
And detective, the funniest thing about these upbringing is that all these children that are not well trained will go to the same school where you have well-trained children, and they will start to influence them. They mingle together, and
that is the truth. That's why you first of all start from home. Train your children the way they should be, so that when they grow up, they don't depart from it.
There is one thing I want ICAPI to also look into for us. When you look at junction to junction, you see guys in the evening or in the day, you'll be coming, they will accost you and be doing toilet. They'll be saying, "Give us this." And if you're not careful, if you don't, and when people are not seeing, they do all sorts of
that's why I say charity begins at home. When these things are being sorted in the house, those people you see on the road won't be there. Because these people you see, some of them don't have parents. Okay, this one that does not have parents, who is taking care of them? And I understand that if there is a room and an enabling environment from the government, some of these children, some of these kids, some of these ushers you are seeing outside, they won't be there. And the government will either one way or the other take care. That's why the campaign we are about to come up with is what we're trying to do is to bring them out from the streets. Because if we're able to sensitize them very well, you're trying to bring them out from the streets by giving them something to do. And we are now appealing to the government that when we do this sensitization, the government should now ask, okay, from this community to this community, what are the people doing? Who is involved in this or that? Then we look at it and say, okay, these ones, they want to come out from the things they do, and then they have repented, and they will put them through, and the government will give them things to do. That's what the ICAPI stands in for.
Some people will say, moving forward from that, because we are almost rounding up, some people will say they cannot stay in Lagos. They cannot live in Lagos. Some already tested Lagos and they disappeared because they can't cope. How do you advise people like that?
Like I said, that some people will say, all man for themselves. Their thoughts is different from your thoughts. What they are looking at in their own mindset is different from what you are looking at. Some say they can't stay in Lagos, yes, because the heat. What I mean by heat, the pressure in Lagos, some can't bear it. Do you understand? And depends on whatever anyone is doing in Lagos that is making him or her say, I can't stay in Lagos. If whatever business you do in Lagos sells, that's number one. Whatever business you do in Lagos sells. But the thing is, the way and manner you do or showcase your business is different from the other person's style of business. Then, if that person's style of business is growing, you may have, in one way or the other, say, man, I'm not doing well. Maybe I'll have to find somewhere else that befits me. It's the survival of the fittest here in Lagos. You understand? So that's actually what this is all about.
All right, we want to thank you so much for being a part of today's program. We've had with us Pastor Ambassador Detective Collins Ninga, who is the commander and also the PRO of ICAPI, Lagos State, and Commander Ifako Ojaye, local government. ICAPI is Eagle Crime Awareness and Prevention Initiative. The program is coming up, let's be reminded, on 31st of March, and it is expected that each and every one of us, the good people of Ifako Ojaye, should be involved, at least to give them that support that is well needed, and our public office holders too. I can beat my chest for them that they will do the needful.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ifako Radio. Thank you so much. And I know for sure, like we have just said, let the officials in Ifako Ojaye please come out en masse and support this program and support ICAPI, Eagle Crime Awareness and Prevention Initiative, Ifako Ojaye Command. We are here for you. Whatever you want us to do, we are out, and then we are up for whatever you want us to do for the people of Ifako Ojaye, just to make sure that everybody sleeps well. We are not the police. The police is doing their job. What we are only doing is just to see something and say it. And just like you cannot see something bad and then
And
you keep it for yourself. Thank you so much, Ifako Radio.
All right.
For having me today.
It's a pleasure, sir. So on this note, I will be drawing the curtain here. I remain yours truly, Olanireti Olusegun, the mayor of Lagos City. Do well to join us at same time, same station next week. Enjoy your weekend.
Èkó ilé, Èkó àkété, Naija nìdé, aláyé lọ wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Torí Èkó lélẹ̀, wọ́n ní Èkó làwà o, àkànní Èkó lélẹ̀, àti Èkó làwà o, òkú Èkó lélẹ̀, wọ́n ní Èkó làwà o, wọ́n ní ìfọ̀lẹ́ Èkó lélẹ̀, lọ́jà Èkó làwà o, àwọn ọmọ boys, come for me.